Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emily Castro. We're here today with Peter Stone, Senior M&A Advisor and Group Leader from Generational Group. Thank you so much for joining us today at the 2025 Future of Deal Making Summit, hosted by the M&A Advisor.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been focusing on lately at Generational Group?
Sure. Generational Group is a low middle market M&A investment bank, and my role for 20 years, this is our 20th year in business.
Oh.
Yeah, and we are a conference company that generates prospective clients in that target through a conference and direct to prospective clients. But we have a conference model, and my role is to manage and train and conduct conferences where we invite low middle market prospective business owners to these educational M&A conferences on how to sell a business for maximum profit.
Okay.
And these are all-day conferences, and it's highly educational. And on occasion, we find prospective business owners who would like to continue the conversation with us. And should that take place, we have a mechanism where we have managing directors that will follow up with them. And if the conversation continues, they become clients. And that way, and we call that part of our business a front end, which then transfers over to our deal groups. And we've been doing that for 20 plus years. And I did that in a previous life with Citi. Mm-hmm. And it's a very successful way to meet people that sometimes over the years, they don't all become clients, but over time they learn how to sell a business. And then some days later on in life, they'll give us a call and say, I think I'd like to talk to you about that. So my role is to teach people how to do that, and I also do it. So I'm a player coach.
There we go.
And that's the group leader part of what I do.
Amazing. Thank you so much for letting us know. Where do you see the next wave of growth coming from in your area of focus?
I think AI seems to be a very big piece of the future. Yeah. Not so much replacing the physical presentation, but I think accelerating the information of the people that are coming to the conferences. Mm-hmm. Where in the past, they would come and get their information from us. I find that the people attending now have more information than they did in the past because they do their own research, because you can ask AI anything.
Yes.
And they come very well educated, prepared. And so we need to be even more educated, right, and more real time, rather than we say, well, we'll look into that. No, it has to be right now. So the people that I work with or train, it has to be an ongoing real-time training mechanism. It can't be 3 months from now, 6 months from now. It has to be ongoing. And I find that it's not impossible, but it's going to be the challenge in the future. It has to be quick, rapid turnover of learning from our point of view, so we can be adept and skilled and continue to be the experts.
Right.
Because otherwise, they don't need us. So we have to make sure that we are the experts, so that they come and, stay educated. And we always have to be one step ahead of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, to your point, how exactly did you plan on tackling that and gaining that knowledge?
Yeah. Well, our corporation is very involved in making sure all of us have access to it, from the conference leader to the managing directors that are working in the field, to the inside staff, to anybody in the organization. And there are now training programs. Everybody has the access to it, and we're now teaching our own internal people and the outside staff on how to use it, to learn from, how does a privately held company access an employee stock ownership plan? How does that work? Because those things are now filtering into the prospective clients that we have. So we have to be as skilled as they are knowing about it. So the training is taking place internally at our company, and we have our monthly conference conversations about, and the training is taking place on an ongoing basis. Whereas before it was a little less formal, now it's more formal.
Right.
Yep.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, we have to stay always ahead so that we're always the experts.
Innovating in small ways to create bigger
Absolutely.
impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. It was
Thank you.
incredible to have you today.
Very nice. Yeah, nice talking with you. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning into M&A TV. If this episode enhanced your strategic outlook, please like, subscribe, and share it with your network. For more critical insights and high-level interviews, follow us on all our socials and visit our hub at www.maadvisor.com. I'm Roger Argonaldo, and we'll see you next time right here on M&A TV, the definitive voice of dealmakers.